Hi guys, hi everyone. Again, this is the second part of the Hyper Boosting Your Goals, your manifestation potency, your money earning potency, prosperity manifesting potency, call it whatever you want. If you didn't see my first video, it's maybe most probably good idea if you can check it. This is the second part of the same topic, which will deal with your inner story, your story that you tell yourself. Some people have the stories that we tell in our minds, and they are accelerating our success. They are helping us to achieve our goals in much good and much needed way. They give us fuel, they give us inspiration, they give us energy, they give us beliefs to move fast forward. But however, many people do not have such kind of inner dialogue going in the background of our subconscious mind. Many people who do feel stuck or are stuck in their path of creation, expansion, further prosperity growth, those individuals, most of those individuals are stuck with the opinions, stuck with the beliefs, stuck with the story which is inner dialogue kind of story going on, in the sense that it's actually making us slower, making us less capable, less able, less potent to actually create, to actually manifest our goals and our dreams and our plans. And that inner critic, that inner skeptic, or as some other people call it, inner villain, is actually controlling that story of ours that we tell about ourselves. What is actually the story? This story which I speak about here, and why it is so important for us to be able to significantly accelerate, significantly improve our income potency, earning money, prosperity growth, business growth potency, and level of happiness and fulfillment overall. It's important because that inner story actually is a blend of opinions, of beliefs, of concepts that we formed about ourselves based on our past experiences in our childhood and youth, and also during the life. We do have certain blocks, certain beliefs, and all of those positive and negative and even unknown to us elements, that impressions, experiences that we gathered in the life until now form our story. Or actually, they're not forming the story, they are forcing our subconscious mind and conscious mind to rewind and loop, in the loop, repeat over and over again certain story about our life. So this is very important to recognize. How you can recognize? So, as I always do, here is very practical, one of the very practical things. The whole concept, the whole shortcut to having more process is actually helping you to recognize these stories and in all layers, and then of course to change it, to replace it with a positive story, with a positive concepts, positive beliefs. However, those who are not my students, those who are not in my program, let me at least give you a preview of one of the methods that you can use and really determine at least part of your reason why you are stuck and unable to move forward. So Imagine that you are meeting the most powerful entity in this creation, in this universe. Now, if you're not religious, then you will not imagine that you meet God himself. If you are religious, monotheistic, then please imagine you meet the God. If you are not, you can imagine you have an interview, you have a talk, person to person, eye to eye, or consciousness to consciousness. You have a conversation with the universe or anything else you believe it's your creator. If you are having problem to imagine with whom and or with what you are having this exercise conversation, then please just imagine you meet the most powerful person or force in this universe. So you are there and you are face to face, consciousness to consciousness, having conversation with the most powerful person, most powerful force in this universe. And you get a question, and a question which you have to answer sounds, tell me, what is the reason that you are living life you are living now, since I have created you, I have put you in this life, in this universe with unlimited possibilities, with unlimited options, unlimited supplies, unlimited ways that you become full and best version of yourself and fulfill your mission and reason why you are here in very, very nice way, and learn so much and share your goods and share your goodies and share your values and do what you actually are supposed to be doing. So you get the question from the creator, from the universe, from the force, from the most powerful entity or force of this universe, asking you, tell me why you are not fulfilling that mission, that position, that reason of you being here yet. And you please try to answer that question kindly. Yeah. Please try to answer it for yourself. So I hope you got to your answer. Why? The reason why you're not fulfilled enough, the reason why you're stuck, the reason why you're not creating what you want to create, having what you want to have, earning what you want to earn. And the whole point is, now if you look at that which you came up with, honestly, if you're honest to yourself, you probably are going to feel irritated, frustrated, annoyed, and you will feel bad about that story, because what's that for the excuse? Maybe, I don't want to underestimate your positions and your difficulties, your hardships. No, not at all. But in the same time, we all know that we never get the tests, we never get obstacles that are impossible for us to overcome. We never get from the universe, from God, from whatever you believe in, we never get the hardships that we are not able to solve. We are never getting that kind of difficulty. However, we are getting hard tests, hard obstacles to overcome, to solve, because of the learning experience, because of the growth. So, do you want, this is a simple question, do you want to use that hardship, that story, that reason that you just came up with, do you want to use it as an excuse, as an really just a cheap excuse of you not being what you can be, and not having what you can have, and not being what you really should be. Is that your plan? Is that what you really want to do? Tell me. Or on the contrary, you want to use that story to become frustrated, friend, and to realize how ludicrous, how unnecessary is to tell and to live and to be absorbed in that excuse. Oh, my father was beating me, and this is why I'm not born in rich family, and this is why I cannot be. I don't know anyone who has money, so I don't have a starting capital for my business. My mother was abusing me. My father was so many. Who the F cares? What was done was done. What is the past is the past. Now you are here, and from now on you create your future. So which kind of future you want to create? So first of all, detect that story and then change that story. How you change the story? You have to remove the elements that are creating, that are forcing you to repeat that story to yourself. Inner critic, inner skeptic. You have to rewire your brain. You have to. This is why you need tools. This is why we need methods. This is why we need systems and modalities that work. Shortcut to having more, or any other process that works, that actually creates results for people, material results, like material, not some imaginary, material result that you can touch, feel, smell, enjoy, create, share, multiply, share more, multiply again. So these kind of methods, these kind of processes are more than necessary, because you have to detect the elements that are blocking you, exactly making you, forcing you to tell stories about yourself, to believe in stories about yourself that are actually a fiction, not true. They're not necessary, they're not helpful, they're actually not even truthful. They're not even realistic, but you do repeat those in your mind, and that's the problem. You believe in them, you repeated them, and until you do that, until you do not change that story from inner consciousness, subconscious processes in your system, nervous system, subconscious mind, you cannot replace it with willing, positive, good, creative, energetical, inspiration filled with inspiration and energy kind of story, and beliefs, and self-talk, and conviction, and intention, and attention, and so on. So please, this is very, very important for you to understand and to feel that you really should change your story as soon as possible. Thank you very much, and I hope to hear from you soon. The next video is coming in a few days, maybe a week. Thank you so much, and be well. Bye.